Do I stand up for this? Okay. Brazos County Commissioners Court will conduct a public hearing on Tuesday, June 24, 2025, at 9:30 in the Commissioners Court of the Brazos County Administration Building, 200 South Texas Avenue, Suite 106, Bryan, Texas. Pursuant with Chapter 296 of the Texas Health and Safety Code, the Brazos County Commissioners Court will hold a public hearing to discuss, consider, and take action on the revised amount of the mandatory provider participation payments that the Brazos County Commissioners Court intends to require of all non-public hospitals in fiscal year FY 2025, and how the revenue derived from those payments will be spent. Consider an order setting the amendment FY 2025 rate of the Brazos County Local Providers Participation Fund, LPPF. So, Nina, if you'll come forward. Thank you.
Good morning, Nina Payne, the Budget Officer. At this moment, I would like to invite Justin Flores, he's a Director of Finance with Adelanto Health Care Ventures, to kind of go into a little bit more detail regarding why we're here today.
Okay. Thank you.
Justin?
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much, Nina. Good morning. Happy to be back. My name is Justin Flores, and I, like Nina said, I'm a Director of Finance for Adelanto Healthcare Ventures. We represent the private hospitals here in Brazos County. We were here a few weeks ago. I know that there were some questions had with respect to why we are doing this, and I know that I had kind of laid out that there were some federal changes that were potentially happening, and there's a big reason why the hospitals are looking to come back and get some extra dollars into this fund, and just with the growth of the programs, Texas being the largest uninsured state in the nation, very, very, very crucial aspect to healthcare in this region. And so I'm open for questions, and if you guys have anything that you guys wanted to ask about this again, but we have representatives from the hospitals here, and so if you guys have any questions, be happy to answer them.
Okay, thank you.
What is the uninsured rate in Brazos County compared to the rest of the state?
Yeah, so generally speaking, I believe that when we're talking about uninsured, we look at it a little bit different. So we're looking at true uninsured cost. And so typically when we're talking about uninsured cost in this area, it's probably north of $50 million that occurs in Brazos County alone. And obviously Brazos County and its affiliates, so St. Joseph, Baylor Scott and White, they have other area hospitals that also are providing for this greater Brazos Valley region. And so it's north of $50 million in true cost, but that doesn't even really hit a drop in the bucket of what the true charges are associated with uninsured patients that are in the region.
You didn't answer my question. You talked about the greater region. I want to know Brazos County. So what is the uninsured cost, if that's what the number you want to deal with, in Brazos County?
Okay.
Not the region.
Yeah, so I would say that it's the true uninsured cost for just Brazos County is probably north of 40 million. So when I'm saying the 50 million, I would say that probably 10 or so million is associated with, for example, Brenham that Baylor Scott and White has, and then Grimes County, which CHI has. So overall, it's the just uninsured aspect of it is north of 40 million in cost.
Right.
And that doesn't account for other programs in which the region has to support as well. That's just the uninsured aspect. There's also the Medicaid aspect of it, which is also significantly paid lower than what cost even is as well.
So where does this money come from? Does it come from the other patients who are going to the hospital and paying for those costs?
No, sir.
No.
So these funds are not passed on to the patient in any way. It's statutorily where Baylor Scott and White and CHI St. Joseph, they cannot pass this cost on along to the patients. These are from operational dollars that the hospitals are choosing to put into this fund.
Okay.
And so in no way is this an increase in any type of tax for the local taxpayer. So this is great for taxpayers, right? This is coming from hospital operations. And in addition to that, these are dollars that are coming from the hospitals to support the uninsured and Medicaid low-income indigent care in your area.
And if I might say, I'm on the Brazos County COG, and pretty much per his conversation, we're a part of the Brazos Valley, but on all the numbers, Brazos Valley, just by virtue of population, the needs for any kind of support, be it healthcare, housing support, Brazos County overwhelms the other smaller counties
Right.
exponentially, pretty much to the percentage that you're talking about
Yeah.
here.
Y'all
We're
have
about-
like a 9-county is kind of how Common Spirit or CHI St. Joseph, that's how they refer to it. They have about 9 counties in this greater region.
Right.
But if let's say Grimes County can't help this patient because they don't have the services, they're going to come here anyway, right? And so, I mean, that's really the true support is that these larger hospitals, so St. Joseph Regional and Baylor Scott and White College Station, they really do support the greater region. So that was really my intent, wasn't to overinflate anything, but was to really
Okay.
speak to that.
I might add also that it is a pass-through. It doesn't come out of the coffers of the county. It is a pass-through.
Right.
And when it gets to the state, there's a match on the state side.
So to clarify there, the state, this is all in an effort for the state to not come out of general revenue. And so these funds that are paid in by the hospitals at the local level, the state doesn't actually match those. The federal government comes back and matches those. So just to clarify
It's a-
this.
It's a flow-through.
It's a flow,
Yes,
exactly.
yes, sir. Any other questions? I know that this is something that hasn't been done in a while, and so I wanted to say that the hospitals are in full support of this. They understand that this means that there will be additional dollars that the county will be coming to them for, and they are in 100% support of this.
Okay.
Yep. Any other things?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
At this time, there has, no one else has signed up to speak, so I'll leave it up to y'all to continue with the public hearing or to close it unless you have additional questions.
Okay. So he was the only speaker regarding this in terms of outside speaker. Any other questions? Any other questions or concerns?
And there will be hopefully action on the agenda item during Commissioner's Court to review the order.
Okay, I don't have any other questions. Okay, we don't have any other citizens' input requests to speak, so at that point, do I adjourn? Adjourn until, we'll be back at 10 o'clock. Thank you.
And the time?
I'm sorry?
Time.
And the time is 9:37.